So I came back from my interview. It went so good. They were making jokes, we were laughing. I literally memorized all the notes I did. The hardest part was the role playing. I had a little tour of the place. It was so nice. I just hope I get the job. I won't find out until Friday, so stay tuned for that. Hi guys, I got back from work. Oh my god, I had a really long day. Tomorrow's Thursday, I'm off and I'm gonna be reading Ignite Me. I am currently on page 35. So I'm on page 35. So far, I'm gonna be honest. I get why people love Aaron, but at the same time, I feel like he's too overhyped. Like, Rhysand was so much better. So much better. Xaden, so much better. All of those other characters are so much better than Aaron, but I also get why. And I also understand, like, Aaron Warner's like the OG or whatever. OG. So I can understand why girls love him so much, but this wasn't the first series that I read, so it's different because for me, I love Rhysand and I love Xaden Ryerson, or Xaden Ryerson. And I'm starting to love Aaron, but I want more of like the evil side of him, the real side of him, because right now I'm only getting like, calm down my love, calm down my love. Like, no, like, yell at her, tell her to calm down. But that's not what I'm getting, but it's okay because I'm only on page like 35, so what am I freaking out about? Anyways, I heard Ignite Me was like the best book out of them, but I really liked Unravel Me. And then I heard recently that they're making another book to the series, except this is about James' point of view. I'm excited for that because it's James, little James. So, good night, guys. That's what I have planned for tomorrow, is reading. Oh! Duh. I had my interview. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna wait till Friday. Anyways, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll update my reading and everything. I'll update you guys on everything that is happening so far. Good morning, guys. Today is Thursday. I actually slept pretty good. Most nights I don't sleep good at all. But I think because I got news and I was just grieving last night, I think my body was so tired and my mind was just over everything. So I did end up getting that job. Oh my god. I was so happy because all that work just paid off and it was just like a good thing for me. It still feels so like unreal. Like it doesn't feel like real. Anyways, my plans for today are just reading Ignite Me from the Shatter Me series. Oh my god. Let me tell you how I feel, guys. And Kenji, he is my third favorite character, or my second male character. Like, I love Kenji so much. Like, why is he the best? And I know he's like, I think he's Asian, just because of his name, and I think because the way the book describes him, but every time I picture Kenji, I picture the guy from the Maze Runner. You know the main character from Maze Runner? I literally picture him as Kenji. And I don't know why, I just do, but I just love Kenji so much because he's so funny. I think he has like the most character in the book. Besides like Aaron has so much character too, but in a different way. So the Shatter Me series is good. Unravel Me is still my favorite book. Right now, she's kind of like, what's her name? Juliet. She kind of like got the will and like the confidence to want to take action in the things that are happening in her life, and I think that's a good thing. But I'm so used to her, like Kenji calls her a crybaby and is like, oh, put your big girl pants on. I am kind of so used to her like that, so it's like, I don't know. That's what I'm reading. And then, so I usually read like 3 books at a time. I have 1 audiobook, 1 Kindle book, and a physical copy. That's how I balance out all my reading, and that's how I reach my goal. I did rinse my face off. I want to get all that extra stuff off of my face. So yeah, that's how I balance out my reading and how I read so much, because anytime I don't have the physical copy or my Kindle, I listen to an audiobook like in the car or when I'm doing work or when I'm cleaning, stuff like that. So that's what I do. Or if I don't have the physical copy and I'm not in a place where I can like listen to the audiobook, like say I'm sitting in a lobby or something, or a waiting room or waiting for something, that's when I bring out my Kindle. So yeah, I just kind of have like something for everything pretty much. It's very nice. It's a very nice thing to have, to be honest. I'm really grateful that I have a Kindle. I was asking for a Kindle for so long. I don't know why I didn't want to buy it for myself. Like, I'm fully capable of doing that. But my boyfriend surprised me. He knew I was going through a lot. So he surprised me with a Kindle and house slippers for his house, because I have 3 pairs of house slippers here where I live, but I never bring them to his house. And sometimes every time I sleep over at his house, we kind of don't plan it. We kind of just like plan it last minute. So I never think of like, oh, I need to bring slippers. So he surprised me with that. I was so happy when he did. I was like, yay. I literally cried when I saw the Kindle though. I was like, this is not happening. I was like, this is not. Anyways, so yeah, I'm just super grateful. I'm trying to be super grateful for things in life because so much is going on in my life. I lost a childhood friend to a very bad car accident. And I'm feeling so many types of things. Like, I'm feeling guilty because, we grew apart. Like, life happens and we've only grown up with each other in church. And I'm saying, like, our parents used to go to church all the time and we knew each other. We grew up with each other for years. I think we were like 5 years old. And I'm just feeling guilty because it's like life gets in the way. You stop talking to those people. And I would have never thought he would have lost his life. Like, and like we would hear things about each other because our parents would still go to church and we stopped, but we would hear things because like our moms talk, and I just lost him to a really bad car accident, and I'm going through like a state of shock and grief, and just things are happening in my life, with my grandmother too, and it's just like it was one thing after another that was happening, and eventually I was just like trying to stay positive. And so when I got this job, I was like, I remember praying the night before. I was just like, please God, please allow this to go through. Like, please allow this to happen. Like, you know? And it did, and now I'm like very grateful. But now that I have the day off, I'm just thinking like, my mind just catches up to me. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna spend my day just reading, just being distracted, just feeling something else other than all this negativity and all this stuff that's happening. And I'm trying not to feel guilty about it because, you know, my friend who did pass away, he's still in my mind. Like, you know, I'm trying not to let myself feel really, really guilty. But yeah, those are my plans for today. I thought I would want to get dressed up, you know, my hair. I curled my hair yesterday, so why not just brush it out and just get dressed up for today. I did buy a lounging outfit, like something you can like lounge in. I did buy that. It's so cute too, by the way. Oh my gosh. My lip liners. I'm moving to my new home. I want to say September. Just because a lot of things need to be done. Like the piping needs to be looked at, plumbing needs to be looked at, electricity needs to be looked at. Oh, it needs to be painted as well, and my cousins need to move out. Like, what the heck? So a lot of things need to happen. They did say that we were supposed to be moved out in August. Yeah, that didn't happen. It's already the end of August, and things are just not happening the way that I was told. But it's no big deal because I'm actually getting a little trailer home from my family. So it's like it's no rush because I know it's mine. It's gonna be there. So no rush at all. But I've been doing my makeup a lot recently. Like, you know when you watch those YouTube videos and the TikToks, and then you get like the motivation to do your makeup? Yeah, that's me. Literally me. Okay, let's see what I do. So I always do this just to get rid of my like darkness under here. I don't like that, my under eyes, for some reason. And I just put it over my acne. And then I do my eyebrows. I kind of just fill in whatever I want to fill in. I know there's girls that literally go like, but the pomade that I got is jet black, and it just makes me look like an angry bird because my eyebrows are thick already. So it's like, there's no need for that. Yeah, I kind of just blend it in. I do like the sides because all that like pomade gets there. Then I carve out my eyebrows. Let's see, what is another book that changed me? I don't even know what got me into reading. I remember the first book I ever owned though. My grandma got me the book Black Beauty about the horse. That was the first book I ever really owned. I do remember in elementary reading a lot of the Magic Treehouse books and the little comic books. I just remember going to the library and feeling so like comforted, and it was quiet. It was quiet, and I got to choose as many books and bring them home and read them and get more. So all this stuff, my love for books has been since I was like so young, and ever since then I've been reading. Like, as I got older, one of my grandmas gave me her James Patterson books. That's like, it literally feels like an action movie when you're reading James Patterson books. To me, anyways. Like, I love his stories. They're so fast. They can be thick books, but it goes by so fast because the chapters are like one page. So you're just like flying through it. That's why I love short chapters. It's just because you're like literally feel like you're flying through the book, and you literally are. Like, you're like, oh my god, it's done already? That's how I feel with the Shatter Me books right now, because I remember staying up till 3 a.m. finishing Unravel Me, and I was like so wide awake and so like jittery, and I was like, I need to start the next book. But then I just told myself, I was like, girl, you need to calm down, because if you do that, you're not gonna like the next one. But I've always had a love for books for like so long. Very definitely a long time. But let's see, what's a book? I remember middle school, there was like this you know, the Queen of Hearts? There was a Queen of Hearts retelling, and it had like the crow. It was by an author with the last name of Mayer. I don't remember. But that book, I loved that book. That was the first book with any like spice in it for me. And after that, I was addicted. I was like looking for every book that had stuff like that. I was just a kid. I was just a little middle school girl hiding in the library. I mean, eventually, like, sometimes I'd hang out with my friends, but if I was like really depressed, I was like, no, I'm gonna go to the library and hang out there. And I just remember going through so much books. I love fantasy. I've always loved fantasy. Like, literally always loved fantasy. Has been my number one. I just loved like magic and escaping through like fairy tales, and I just really loved that. There was, and then was it middle school? It was middle school. And then eventually I had this teacher, like, you know those student teachers where they're like still going to school to become a teacher? Well, she noticed that I loved reading, and she noticed like my writing was really good. And she offered for me to borrow some of the books that she liked. And she gave me my first fantasy series ever. That one was called Shadowfall series. It's like where this character she's going to this camp because she's considered a trouble kid or whatever. She doesn't know what's wrong with her, and she thinks she's out of place because later eventually she finds out this camp is for students who are like supernatural, and she's like learning like, okay, I'm not part of this, you know? And eventually, obviously, she is part of their world. And it's very good because there's two guys that eventually she looks for. And all I'm gonna say is that second guy is my favorite. I don't like the first guy just because he kind of reminds me of like an Adam from Shatter Me series. So, I don't know. Anyways, that's what, let's see, what else? What other books have changed me? Everyone's reading Elsie Silver books. Everyone's reading, who's the other one? Lauren Asher's new books. Lauren Asher, is that who I'm thinking of? There's like so many books that people are reading, and I still feel like I need to catch up on the old books. Like, how am I supposed to do that? How am I supposed to freaking catch up with all that? That's why I made my freaking reading goal like 10 books a month. Realistically, I can do that for 1 month of 1 year. And then the rest is like 5. But that's because I balance it out. Like, I really feel like, I'm not going to say anyone, but I really feel like most readers can do that if they can balance out like with Kindle or with audiobook. And that's probably why they read faster than me, because they're like literally balancing it out. That way, if you don't have like time to pick up that physical book,
then you're able to like listen when you can. But then again, everyone's situation is different, so I don't even know what I'm talking about. But anyways, let me get this. My dad is here. He always says hi to me. I love my dad. But he always says hi to me at the most inconvenient times. Yes, my eyebrows dark. I actually kind of like that. It just needs to be a little trimmed. My current show that I'm watching actually right now is Supernatural. Oh my god, that show is my everything. I've been watching Supernatural since I was like in 6th grade. Over and over and over. Oh my god, I made this eyebrow freaking dark, but it looks even dark because my hairs are long. Don't mind. It's okay, guys. We all mess up. Anyways, I'm putting more of this stuff on because yesterday my face looked so white in some lighting. King of Sin series is crazy. What's the other series before that? The Twisted series? Oh my god, that's freaking insane too. Anyways, another book that affected me was Fourth Wing and Iron Flame. That literally went crazy. Iron Flame was kind of slow in the beginning. For me anyways. Oh, this is much better. And then I can put my concealer. So let's do blush. Oh my gosh, we have to talk about It Ends With Us. I forgot I watched that movie. Ugh. That movie literally was crazy. Her outfits were horrendous, just saying. Because why? Why was she wearing outfits like that? I never pictured that in the book. Did anybody else picture that? Was that in the book? Because I don't remember it like that. I really don't. Oh my god. Ryle? Fantastic Ryle. That one I liked. Atlas? Oh my god. Amazing too. Whatever. We're gonna make our under eyes a little brighter then. Does anybody else watch Sam and Cody? I'm literally always checking to see if they've done any recent videos. Oh my god, their videos take so long, but they're so good. On point. On point. I don't think I'm gonna do eyeshadow today just because I like that tinted brown pink look. I'm just thinking of my books today. I'm thinking, oh my god, you guys want to know what my boyfriend said about my books, about when we move? he literally said that I cannot take all of my books. And I went to go unhaul books just because there was my like 1-star no rating books that I wanted to get rid of. And then there was the book of the month books that I wanted to get rid of because I wanted the original covers. What else was there? Old books that I got from like elementary and middle school that I wanted to get rid of. And I didn't like throw them away, or I didn't want to throw them away. So I donated them to the library. And he still said I need to get rid of more. Like, who are you to tell me? Anyways, I'm not getting rid of him. No can do, buddy. He's gonna have to live through with it. Cause what the hell? Like, I literally laughed. I was like, there's no way you're telling me to get rid of my books. And I was like, if you're gonna tell me to get rid of my books, get rid of your video game. Like, there's no way you're gonna tell me that. Dang. That's super, like, pigmented. It's really pigmented. Never been that pigmented. That's what I freaking forgot. My setting powder. Whatever. Today is just not my day of doing things. Okay, we'll do setting powder now then. I guess we're doing it the opposite way. I just like love how much blush is on my face. Like, what? What? That shouldn't be possible right now. They say you can never have too much blush. Whatever. Who cares? Who cares? What are people gonna do? Bully me? Maybe. Am I gonna care? No. And then I need to like get something to help me wash my brushes because I never wash them. Okay. Mascara, let's do that. Guys, it gets so hot in my bathroom. Like, so freaking hot. And it's so annoying. My eyebrows actually don't look too bad. Guys, the eyelashes came out really good. I never look at the camera. I look at myself because I can't see. Like, I don't have contacts. Let's see how I did. I think I wanted like a better bronzer. I need like a brown bronzer, not like a grayish bronzer.